From back. This topic is spoiled children that grow up to be adults and think they're mentally mature. A lot of them might be. Some of them aren't. I'm talking about the ones that aren't. So I know this girl was a woman now over the years that think they are on their job, but they're not. They're very immature and think they're normal, but it's not normal what they did a long time ago. So one day I went over there to help work on their car, and I had to use the phone. So when I went to use the phone, their mother was in the house, and the mother was crying, and they were outside. So I was like, hey, what's wrong? Oh, my daughter, she slapped me. I'm like, slapped you? Yeah, but don't say nothing. I'm like, don't say nothing. Well, out of respect for the mother, I didn't say nothing, but it was wrong to me that her daughter slapped her. And when I went outside, and when I was about to work on the car, she kept asking, did my mother tell you something? I'm like, no, she didn't tell me that. You sure? I said, no. That woman kept asking me over and over again, did she tell you something? I'm like, she didn't tell me nothing. Because I left it alone, right? Because it wasn't my business, but it was just wrong for her to slap her. Now, the reason they was trying to tell me was, oh, she gets hysterical because she's a diabetic. And, she wanted to shock her back into her senses. I'm like, check this out. You're not a doctor. You're not the ambulance. You shouldn't have slapped your mother. You were wrong for that. But out of respect, I didn't say anything because the mother asked me not to say anything. But that woman was wrong. And you just can't be that dumb. But evidently you are. I don't know, because you were spoiled, rotten, and when you were younger, you got away with slapping your teacher in kindergarten. I guess that put a thought in your brain that you could just do it to anybody. I don't know what your mental issue is, but that's not right. There's rules and regulations to everything, but you don't slap your mama. You don't ever put hands on your mama. You don't never put hands on your father. They raised you. If you got a problem, move out the house. That's what you do. But you don't put hands on them. You get away from them if they're wrong. So get your act together. That's what you need to do. And stop twisting other things around when you talk to people. Because you put up a good front. Don't get me wrong. You put up a good front acting like you normal and you agree with people. But that's all, how can I say, illusion. That's all it is, illusion. You just playing on them and stroking a good side to make them think that you're all right. But see, I know you. You're not all right. You got some kind of problem. Especially, for example, one year, I let you do me a favor and drive my car around the block. Four corners make one block. But you take my car for, instead of 3 or 4 minutes going around the block while I run inside the department store and come out in 4 minutes, you left for 45 minutes. You were wrong for that. You were dead wrong. But I didn't say anything because I didn't want to get into it with an immature person trying to justify their bullshit, And then I had the nerve, because I have empathy, gave you another chance years later. Hey, you sitting in the car, I say I'm going to run upstairs for a second and I'll be right out. You left again. Oh, I went home for a minute. You could have called me and told me. But you just did what you wanted to do. And that's the problem. You did what you wanted to do with somebody else's car instead of asking permission. You're full of shit. You need to get your act together. People like you need to grow up. You're an adult now. Not a child. Not spoiled. Shouldn't be spoiled. But if that's your problem, you need to correct it. So, that's all I'm going to say for now. Watch for those spoiled children that's supposed to be grown adults now, but they still have that mentality of an immature little kid. Watch out for them, because they will take advantage of you. They will. And don't let them, ever. I'm out. This is Brother Truth. Have a good day.